Okay, welcome guys. We're back with Dwarf Fortress. This may be our last one for this fortress actually, because it's now just failing so badly. Let's just get into it and see what we've actually got. So we'll continue the active game. Now the game is maybe unresponsive a little bit because I've actually got myself an SSD drive yesterday, finally for Steam. So I've got it dedicated for Steam, but I'm just slowly moving all of the games across, and unfortunately Dwarf Fortress doesn't go across. So I think that what I'll have to do to try to get Dwarf Fortress across is uninstall it and then reinstall it. So this possibly will be the end of this one anyway. I can move the save games across, but yeah, I'm sort of a bit reluctant. It actually won't just do it automatically. All the other games are sort of moving across okay, but Dwarf Fortress is the only one that's sort of come up with a bit of a problem. Hi Zaradin, how you going? And hi to anybody else that's joined us as well. But we'll just open it up and see where we are. So I'm looking forward to being able to get... I was trying to get this one across before I started streaming today, but not to be. It's not actually happening. So I'm just slowly... it's funny because when you're in the moving process of moving games from one drive to another in Steam, like you've... one failure basically stops everything else. So what I did was I set it up last night before I went to bed, and had a big long list of games to move across, and the first one started going. I thought, great, yeah, I'll leave that one alone, and then the next one failed, and so all of the games that I had I thought I'd come down and have half my library inside the where I need it to be, but that's not the way it works. Not the way it works at all. So unfortunately that was a bit of a problem. Now we were looking at this troll. That's where we sort of left things. The troll had been sort of wanting to come in towards our territory, and what we've been able to really do is just lock the door. That's sort of all we can really sort of do in through here at this point in time. We've only got 8 dwarves left, so we're really struggling. 4 of them are very, very unhappy. So yeah, things are not good here. We've got different corpses and stuff. Yeah, this giant bat. We had a bit of a combat with that one. We've got a lot of things that have actually gone terribly wrong in this fortress. Yeah, some of them have been my decisions, not all of them, but some of them have. I'll own up to that. And we just got to try to secure this bottom area. But the things like these trolls keep on making life difficult for us. So we've sort of got like an area that we need to keep on sort of coming back up and trying to build more fencing or more gates across this zone, which can be a bit of a problem. So I think I'm just going to let actually, what have we got? We've got 4 hostiles. We've got that one, the cave crocodile that's stuck inside. We've got the 3 more at the top. The animals aren't considered to be hostiles, so that's why we don't get to see any of the others. One thieving creature, which is on a completely different layer, which we don't have to worry about. We're sort of secure in this layer. So that giant rat really won't be a problem. But what we have to then manually keep track of is the others. Like, what have we got that could potentially cause issues? So, for example, we've got a blind cave ogre. If that one was near us, it's considered a wild animal. I wish it would be considered hostiles. That would be good. I don't know if I can sort of change that, but that's sort of where we are there. So we've got the blind cave ogre again on this darker green, so it's not really going to worry us. And then really the only one that we've got is, if I just go to F6, which is this layer through here, is just this this troll. And I might open up the yeah, it's wandering off now. I don't know where it's moving off to, like it's going somewhere. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock the door and then just follow the troll around for a little while. Let's just see where it ends up going. So we'll make that one passable, because we've got work to do outside here. And where'd it go? There it is. Just follow it around for a little while. She's left the map. Great. Okay, that's good. So we can no longer have to really concern ourselves with that one. I don't think I've got the burrows activated. No, it would come up and down if I had, so that's actually all okay. It's raining abhorrent goo outside and needs an empty cage. Yeah, so they're trying to build their various cages. So, with what we end up having in through here, don't know what we should actually focus on with, because the the fortress is struggling. I think we'll just see how we go. So, hi, it's Wolfman saying, hello, Daz. I have a question. Is it normal to reach a population of 40 dwarves and have no one trained in fighting or doctoring? Yeah, but that's fine if you're not in a dangerous position. It sort of is whatever it is. Like it's sort of one of those things where you don't need to have a military if you don't want to. I need it because of the because we're playing in this haunted biome, but. If it wasn't for that, like it's, I'd probably get away with an awful lot, with not having to sort of have too much of a military, as long as you've sort of secured the fortress. I mean, it depends if you get attacked and you don't and you haven't secured the fortress, then you do need a military. But in our case, we need one just because things go back to life inside the fortress. So, but yeah, that can be not a problem at all. Like it depends on, it really depends on the fortress. So it's sort of one of those things. Doctoring, I would always try to at least get a hospital set up because you never know when you are going to need it, and that's one of those things that does cause issues. I'll have a quick look at the at what else is going on. Now we've got Monka Strap. Yeah, Red Shirt will come back to start working on down below. We'll start to sort of just keep on figuring out what we can do through here. Yeah, so we've got certainly more than enough different bits and pieces. The others, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. The giant crow will be up top, so that's sort of like out flying around up the top there. Thanks for the subscription there, Atomic Ant. So very much appreciated. Just go back to F6 again, I think, and we'll just sort of keep on waiting until somebody comes down this way. This door is the all-important one. It's starting to smell. All right, so Red Shirt has now done the initial work into here. So we now want to go and build and start to secure these different areas. So I'm just going to go and I'll start over here as well, actually. I'll just go and dig from there to there. No, I don't want to do that. I want to dig from there to there, I think. Actually, no, I do want to dig the other one. Yep, that's okay to there. All right, that's fine. And then we want to dig here as well, across to there, up to there, and across to here. This is the problem one that we have out this way. While we've got this, I'm always thinking of building the drawbridge, like doing another drawbridge out here. I'll leave it just for a little bit. Now that we've got that one, let's just go back and build the wall. So it's just going to be constructions, walls. Oh, hang on, I don't want to do that. Because I've got the planner on, and I prefer to do that one manually because I want them to be using blocks, not whatever's closest. They'll build that out of wood if that was, if I leave them to their own devices there. So constructions, walls, and then just hide the planner. I'll keep on building after placement. Throw that one across there, and then this one will be chert blocks. Just go all the way there, and yeah, no access yet until we have that one built. I'm going to make these a top priority. Well, we'll get all of that done. That giant bat is stinking up the place. It's going to make them even less happy. Alright, now can we build through there? And I don't think we can. This is actually going to be one of these problems where we end up with this tree being in the way. We'll see if we can do it. At the moment, this is all outside, so it's not really super critical. I'll just do wall again. Saying we can, okay, in that case, that's not too bad. Okay, look, if that's the case, then we may be able to get around this, having this tree sort of building things through. Let's just see if we can actually do something with a with an aspect of the tree. I don't know if we can actually... We may not be able to get into that area there. I'll just try a couple of these and just make them a top priority. Actually, I might make all of these a top priority and just sort of see if we can actually do it. I'm leaving that one open because so that they can build that one across there, hopefully. Haven't taken that one yet. Why that's one going so slow. Atomic ant. Stressed. Okay. Just keep it coming. Moving very slowly. Just going through this miasma. We need to build this one as well. This will go a long way to securing it once we get this sort of this edge in around. Yeah, this isn't working. This isn't working. Oh, here we go. We've got that giant toad coming in. Okay, so this one has now come back in. Let's have another quick look and see what else there is. Just go and have a quick look at the others. Now that is back on this layer. It's scrambling up a wall in amongst the water. What's it doing there? This one is actually come back in again onto that layer, but I don't know what it's actually doing. Don't know why it would be swimming across and moving its way across the across that area. It's still a little way away, but it's looking like now things are becoming a bit more dangerous again. I don't know if the if that creature can actually make its way out. Let's just go back up to where everything is actually going. We've done this one here. Now there's still another layer that we need to eventually do here as well, and so that's a little bit tricky there, but we do have the overhang, so that's going to stop the trolls from getting in. We've got another one that we have to then go and start to build down this way as well, but we haven't done the above on this one, and there's another little area back in here somewhere. This one here. Again, I'd need to get rid of that one before I can actually sort of really do anything. Okay, so we've got the problem we've got now though is this guy here. And that troll. I don't know if this can actually climb over. Thank you very much, Tail Sly Fox, for gifting five subs there. So just reading a few more of the comments there, and actually in your own subscription at the top there. Sorry, I missed that one before. Now, reading a few of the comments here again. I'll just go back up the top. Hi Reed, how you going? And Sigmundo, first time catching you live. Thanks for covering Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, it's one of those things I'm probably going to have to start to split it up a little bit rather than just doing it every Friday. So I'll have to sort of see how things go with it. But yeah, I do enjoy playing the game enormously. So yeah, so as Wolfman is saying, another question is, what is the take up with dwarves and mood? I had a woodcutter that get attacked by some eyeless humanoid demon. I get injured by it, see it killed by a visiting dwarf Dax, and now a year later she's still malating about seeing it die. Yeah, that's what they've got. I'll have a bit of a look at that one, because we've really got a big problem with our own moods. Our moods are terrible, and so we do need to try to fix that if we can. Yeah, Tommy Ant saying moods and bad thoughts can take a very long time to fade, especially bad ones. The best you can do is try to manage their needs. Yeah, so you want to try to think of good ones. And Milk Shaky Eye is saying, I just joined, so not sure if Daz answered, but yeah, not. But yeah, you can get pretty far with that without a doctor. Just dwarves will have worse outcomes if they get injured. Yep, that's pretty much it. And about traumatized dwarves, it lasts it just lasts a long time. As long as you keep them in an okay mood for like multiple years, they have a chance to get past it. Hi Tenru, how you going? You balance the bad thoughts with good ones. For example, sprinkling them with water a lot. Yeah, that's actually true. Actually, we should actually look at doing that, because we do actually have a water source, and it's a water source we could make use of. That got me thinking, actually. That's something we could actually do. Yeah, thanks again for those gifted subs there, Tails. That's very, very much appreciated. Evening, any bands yet? No, too early, and we're keeping a pretty good eye on the potential dangers as they're sort of coming through. It's not trauma about being attacked or injured, especially trauma about seeing the demon die. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. So that what will end up happening, let's have a look and see what we've got with our own dwarves. I'll just see. This is not going to work, I can tell. This is not going to work, even though I've told them to go and do it. They're not doing it, but they're just not going to actually do it. So I might just sorry, while we're still trying to get this one working, that troll as well is going to be a problem. It's now moving around here. I think I'm going to... no, I think I'll leave that open. Let's have a look and see what we've got with our dwarves, the ones that are unhappy, and just see if we can actually correct anything. So if we go and have a look at our population, so we've got like 4 very, very unhappy ones. We've got the expedition leader, Munkerstrap. We've got Klingzog, and so 2 of them are in our 3 of them are in our military, and so that's potentially a problem there as well. So the 3 military dwarves are not very happy at all. But let's have a look at Munkerstrap and just go and see what Munkerstrap is upset about. So when we come in here, and I don't do this very often because it's just like things escalate away from me pretty fast anyway. So I tend not to spend too much time trying to sort of fix them up. But if we go to their thoughts, if we've got memories as their long-term memories. So satisfied, uneasy about being caught in the because of where we are, the actual weather is terrible. Like it rains that abhorrent goo, and if they get caught in that, it's for them. Some of them it's traumatic, and in this case, the uneasy dwelling upon being caught in freakish weather became more prone to stress and learned to value stoicism. So that's actually sort of where the stress sort of kicked in when they first arrived. So for Munkerstrap, that was actually a big problem, and so nothing we can really do about that stress. Like that's just something that we're just going to have to deal with. In the summer of 300, empathy, remembering experiencing trauma, became more altruistic and learned to value harmony. So it was thinking about this, and then sort of guilty upon being unable to rest and recuperate. So that was actually possibly when an injury where we didn't actually have our hospital set up properly, potentially. Uneasy dwelling upon being attacked by the dead. Again, this is going to be just one of these things that happens here. Nothing we can do about that one. Love remembering a new romance, so that's a positive one. Blissful, remembering dining in a fantastic dining room. So we've gone all the way out trying to improve what's going on around them. So we've spent a lot of time, engraving and smoothing walls and doing things like that, where the dwarves actually do spend a lot of time. And in the summer of 301, and we're in late autumn now, so hopeless, dwelling upon suffering a major injury, so did get hurt, and then guilty, dwelling upon being able to rest and recuperate. So sort of felt guilty about not actually working while recuperating. So if we go into recent thoughts, yep. So it's gotten used to seeing dead things. So felt empathy while being cried upon. Interested, having intellectual discussion. So he was dejected after being unable to acquire something for too long. So he wants something. So if we go into, I don't know if it's personality, values, what does he want? Doesn't handle stress well after being caught in freakish weather in 300. So that sort of has been, he finds helping others emotionally rewarding after experiencing trauma in 300 as well. It's really incredible how deep this actually is. Values. So like others in his culture, he holds craftsmanship to be the highest ideals. His personality thinks that introspection is valueless, and those that waste time in self-examination are deluded fools. Thinks it is the most important to present a bold face and never grouse, complain, or even show emotion. So that weather really did affect him. Nothing we can do about that one. Finds those that deny their impulses somewhat stiff, and values a harmonious existence due to experiencing trauma in 300. He dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Preferences, like Scalina, which we don't have. Nickel, silver, we don't have that. Precious fire opals, I don't know if we've got that one. Firewood, blowguns, cages. Okay, we can get cages around him. Flasks, we've got flasks. Pigs for this, we don't have any pigs. That's actually something that would be good for us to get. When possible, he prefers to consume salmon and banana beer, which is not going to happen. Absolutely to test worms. Okay, so that's fine. Needs. Is somewhat focused on satisfied needs, not distracted. Yeah, okay, is unfocused after leading an unexciting life. Distracted. So there's nothing there that's super sort of, out of the way. Let's have a look and see relations. Okay, so red shirt is currently, and that may be something that will help because they're in a relationship. He's close friends with pretty much everybody, which is good. So, these were dead. So these were these here both died. And Corsler died. Yeah, so he's actually most of his friends died. That doesn't help as well. So so anyway, that's so Atomic Answer, and that specific dwarf might not have enough high empathy score, so it's affecting them more than other dwarves. Yeah, it could be. Zimolf been saying, fair enough. Last question for now is that I have a necromancer dwarf in my fortress. He hasn't raised the dead yet. Should I do anything about it? Monkstrap saying, yes, being attacked by the devil would make me unhappy. No, so if you've got a necromancer in your fortress, you can escalate where you end up with more necromancers. Ultimately, you could end up essentially creating like a necromancer tower, or sort of. They're just different. Like, it's sort of like the game is not black and white the way it used to be way back. It's now sort of more grey, where you can have goblins living there. You can have all sorts of different things living in the actual fortress. Hi, Bjorf, how are you going? So in that case, I wouldn't worry too much about the about it. So, like, it's one of those things that's interesting to sort of see what actually happens. We are riding the death spiral. I think we sort of are. I think it's getting close now to the end of this particular fortress. I think I labelled it in YouTube as this the end, because it's very close now. things just all we need is one dwarf to go crazy, and then we're screwed. So Klingzog. So there's nothing much I can really do with Munkerstrap, and so I'm just not really worrying about them too much. So Klingzog. See how I've smoothed out all the walls. This is their barracks. I can't do much else. So the unmet needs. We'll go back to Munkerstrap. That's one thing that did mention what Munkerstrap did want. Acquire object, but we don't know what that is, and be with family. Eat a good meal, be extravagant, make merry. So acquire an object, but what object? I've got no idea what object it wants. Still got all this. Still all stitched up from the combat. Health, skills, rooms, labour. There won't be any of those. Hang on, where are we? Skills, health, items, overview. Acquire an object. I wonder where we find that out. He's not distracted. Yeah, I'm not seeing where it actually is. It serves you right for making me the expedition leader. Preferences, it's got to be in here, doesn't it? Most galena, nickel, silver. Blowguns. Cages? No, blowguns would be the only thing he could carry around. I wonder if that's what it is. What about we see if we can make a blowgun? I think that's got to be done in the... if I just go to F3, F4, F2? Where have I got it? F5? F5. New task. Not sure where the blowguns actually are. I don't think I can make them actually. Yes. Hi Beacon, how are you going? Yeah, I don't think I can actually make blowguns. It's not something that we make. I think I need to get them from the elves. This one here, we should be making. If we go and add new tasks, we should be making heaps of cages. Just make a few of these, because that should be something that we keep on doing, keep on making. There's a fair few things just sitting there that haven't been taken away yet, like beds and so on and so forth. So we've certainly got enough bedrooms because we don't have hardly any dwarves left anymore. Okay, we've got that one. I don't know why that was built there. But we'll leave that one where all that is. So I think we're pretty well set now, except just for looking at the animals that are trying to break their way in. So that giant toad, that troll is actually more the Oh, that just died. Now that wandered through. It must have been injured from something. Right, so we're going to have a zombie toad. What about that troll? Let's just watch the troll now. Others. That's still just climbing up in around here. Like it's still a fair distance away. Looks like it splashed. It looks like it fell into the water. It fell into the water, but it will be able to climb back up. I'm not sure if they can swim. What's drowning? Well, that's good. Let's just watch this for a minute. That's... Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is, climbing up in the tree now. So it's in the tree. There's splashing you can sort of see around everywhere. Let's have a look at this toad, not the code. Look at the toad again and just see what actually happens to it. Will it come back to life? And that's going to be another drama that we then have to deal with. I think what I'm going to do is, now that I've got both of these to contend with, I don't think the toad's going to be able to climb across, but where the hell is that troll? The troll is a problem. There's a Gorlak as well. That's also on that same level. That's down near where the troll is. The Gorlak was one of the things that actually caused us a lot of drama. I think I might close the fortress while we've got these animals out and about, and just let's just let them do their own thing for a little while. And so let's just go back down and just lock this door. I don't think anyone's outside just yet. Yeah, no, we'll have to wait. So let's just watch with interest and see if this thing does come back to life, which it should do. Eventually. Oh, one group of citizens is stranded. Who's that? Oh, there we are. Yep, so that was Falcons. And was bringing back in spider silk. Alright, so we'll just forbid that one now. That one should be okay. Okay, well, I'll just let the dwarves just keep on doing things until we sort of get a message. They can just keep on sort of going on with the jobs inside. There's more goo outside. They're planting, that's good. Okay, that's good. We do need them to keep on doing this. There's only 2 hostiles left. That's it. Okay, that's fine. So Wolfman's saying, aren't Gorlaks friendly-ish? They can be, but because anything can die, I sort of need to kill anything that comes close now. Any animal that wanders in, and they are always interested. We have to be careful. Here we go. Early winter. Five hostiles. So I'm assuming that toad will now be an undead toad. We might have a look and see what its description is. Just to try to figure out why it died. Like it's certainly it's unusual. Just going to keep an eye on what's actually going on with it. Alright, so yeah, I can't wait to be able to get this across that SSD drive. I tried loading up because I only installed it I haven't been able to really play any games, but I've tried opening up a few games to see how much faster it is, and it's very, very much faster, which is great. Like Zephon normally takes me about 5 minutes to actually open the game up, and it took about 20 seconds, which is good. So we've still got one out there, 2, 3, 4. Here we are. He's back. He is back. The corpse toad. We'll just go through all of them and get back to this one. So those 3, then this one here. So this one, if we have a look at its health and then description, the giant amphibian predator found underground, basically unbreakable, but he's very weak, quite clumsy, and extremely quick to tire. So I don't know why it died, but that's just a big zombie. Yeah, that will now sort of be out and about. I don't think that it can climb up the walls. if I open the walls up myself, yeah, it could be interesting. Let's have a quick look and see where that. Yeah, we've still got another one, which is also now on this top layer. Let's have another quick look at the others. We're no longer seeing. I've got a kiwi hen. Where are you? You're outside up here. It'd be nice to catch that one, but it's not going to happen. Who else have we got? That one's in the cage. The Gorlak is still out and about. And then we've just got these. So if there's another a giant cave toad as well, which is down on that bottom layer. Alright, so, yep, that's okay. Alright, well, that other, yeah, winter is upon us. It's not moving off anywhere. I mean, to test it and see if there's anything that can happen here, we could unlock the door and just see if it moves. Hang on, it has moved. Just forbid it again. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it's going to kill this thing now. So there'll be two of them that we have to deal with. One's actually winning, which is unusual. They're both tired. They're overexerted. Unconscious. There we go. They're both on top of each other. They're finally getting some blood. Yeah, we've got the corpse. There'll be two of them now. Then they'll wander off and do other things. Can hear us inside here. Right, let's see what happens. So we're putting the cage trap together here, which is good. This is like our last line of defense, which is great. Now where's it got to? Damn, these things they move around a lot. There. What's it found? A Gorlak. So we've got 5 hostiles. We should have 6 in a minute. Okay, atomic hand is going to attach to a copper shield. I don't think these can climb. This is where we could actually just try to see what the skills are, but I don't think it's got. We don't get to see any of its actual skills. I think if we went and opened up the DF wiki, Dwarf Fortress wiki, that might give us some clues. Let's just go and do that. Dwarf Fortress wiki, index.p. Giant toad. So it's a large dangerous version of the regular toad. Some of them like them for their beauty. We should see what their skills actually are. Roars. Amphibious, no winter, underswim, natural. That's the what the body's got in it. that's how it sort of then will move around. Yeah, it can be an exotic pet. Well, it doesn't have climbing. Let's have a look at troll, and because we know that they climb around. Can learn, slow learner, evil. Grass trample, okay, bone, okay, that's terrifying, that's his body. Where's the crawling? There should be a list of what it can actually then go and do. That's its body types and attack types. I'm not seeing it there. I'm just trying to see where it's got. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Creeping, swim, slow swim, swim. That's its swimming, creeping, slow climb. That's its ability climb there. Gate. Oh, I think that's that's how it looks. I think that's the graphics. Is it? No, that's still the body detail there. Body detail there. So it'll group by different things in through that side. Skull, throat, head. Attacks. Oh no, this is top level stuff. So sprint and run. Jog, walk, stroll, and creep. Scramble, climb, faster climb. Okay, so it definitely does climb. If we go back and have a look at the toad, and just see what it's got in the same thing. So yeah, it's got walk, it's got crawl, but doesn't have climb. So so the toad is not really going to be able to get inside, but the troll can. So I think we're actually okay. So Wolfman saying Control F, search for crawl. Yeah, that's so. It looks like just the gate is. This is what it can actually then go and do. So it's can swim as well. So this one can walk, crawl, and swim, but not. But it can't actually climb. So we're sort of safe with this. We don't have to really worry about it because it can't get over the wall. I hate saying that and then being proven wrong. But anyway, this is just the way it works. So hopefully nobody will end up being killed in here. We're going to need to come back out again and start to build up other areas. Now, this is another one of these tricky ones where I am going to have to come back out here. If I do it there, I can then I can still build up into that corner, which is actually okay. So if we keep on digging out through here, I don't know if I can't really dig my way through that bit of it. I only really do down to there. So let's just see if I can get through the twigs. I think that they can. And we're then going to have to end up down in here as well. So let's go and build this one up and start to secure this area. That's the only one we have to get to. Then it becomes solid above that. All right. We'll just watch Red Shirt should come out and start to do this fairly soon. So we'll just follow Red Shirt around. Alright, that's now done, and we can just now secure this. So constructions, walls, and chert blocks, and it will just make these a top priority. Let's have another look at the other area that we've got. If we come back up, it's this zone in here. The other option now is to build, so we've got the staircase that goes up, and we really did want to get across onto this zone. I'm eventually going to have to go out there and kill and sort of cut this down, but it's going to take a bit of time. There's no other real way around it. Well, I might as well dig it and at least get started here. And we'll just see if we can actually set this one up. Constructions, walls. Do this one's solid. So I do need to get that one down before I can really do anything. Well, the other way, I've got another way around this. That's to dig over, just build over the top there. I might do that actually. Let's go and build this as well. Constructions, walls. Chert blocks. I'm just going to suspend this one, but then I'll make that a top priority. Going back up, the others are coming back down to build this one up. Don't think she can get across there. We're going to have to somehow chop this down. Have a quick look at the Redshirt's going off to socialise. Now we've got Redshirt only doing... Redshirt's the only one that's actually happy. This because she's been able to mine. And yeah, so now going off to socialise. Still only have 5 hostiles. Got that one. Yeah, that's all we've got. So the toad that was killed up here looks like it's actually not going to kick in. Yeah, that one can't really reach us. So it's not a climber. Let's have a quick look and see if there's anything else that we have to concern ourselves with. Giant Olm swimming around close-ish to where we actually are. Alright, let's just leave that one alone as well. Actually, do giant olms, can they climb? Again, we can't really tell from their skills. If it was something, if it was like a sentient creature, we end up getting to be able to see what their actual skill set is, but not these. Okay, so if we, you know, I won't worry about looking at it. It's running goo again, and we'll just go back up to F6 again. That's good. This is now nice and secure. So that's actually a very, very good addition. Let's just go back up to here. Now they can't reach there. That was blocked. So we're just going to go and resume construction, because there's possibly was stuff sitting there, but we should now be able to clean this one up. There we go. which means that we can now do this one here. Ooh, something's fighting. Yeah, giant cave. Let's have a look and see where these are going. So they're now fighting just on the outside of that lake. And there will be no escape here for the. It's now vomiting. It's in the water. At least it can get away pretty fast. I'm pretty sure it can't climb. No. That zombie toad should find it. Oh, we've got 6 hostiles now. 1, 2. There's the other one. Oh, that's killed another one actually. Yeah, it's now another giant. We're going to have a lot of zombie toads out here. Okay, we've got another cow. Ooh, okay. So it's yet another one. There's Gorlak blood there. Troglodyte skeleton from a long time ago. So we may have a dead Gorlak somewhere as well, ultimately. And so we've got a new one. This one's still bleeding heavily from the previous attack. It's torn open. All right, so. Got lots of zombie toads this run. That tree is quite an issue. This is as well. Not being able to get across there. We could build a yeah, I just can't get across there. Damn it. I don't think there's any way for me to remove that either. Let's have a look and see if we do that. Does that do it? No. That won't do it. Plant gathering is actually plant gathering, so it's none of those. It's not those. Yeah, I'm not sure how we do it. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do is go outside and chop that down. And I did actually have it designated at one stage, but it's too dangerous now. So I can't go out there. I do want that gone. And there's another one as well. The other one that's down below, I've actually been able to get myself around dealing with that because, where is it? Here. We've now done that, which now means that I can start to now work this properly. So I can actually just go into here and mine that one out. In fact, I might as well mine all of these up. Yeah, I've only got 2 more layers to go there, and then we can block this off as well. That's going to keep the whole southern area of the fortress secure. And if we have a look down into here, for example, we've still got one more. No, we've got 2 layers there that we need to get involved in. Look, I'll do that now as well. Let's go and open all this up. So red shirt's coming. What happened there? Why did red shirt stop? These toads have now got together against that olm. They've still got that zombie down below as well. Well, I don't think any of these are going to really worry us as long as we just keep everything closed. So, in fact, we could even build a separate trap. Thank you, Jerry. So, know any advanced drawbridge engineering tips? Well, you sort of don't need to do too much. The thing with drawbridges, yeah, thanks very much for that super chat. And Jerry's also saying the ones that I know are, it comes to drawbridge science, magma incinerators, airlocks, minecart, shotguns, atom smashers, and murder holes. Well, you've got them pretty much covered there. Maze walls that manipulate pathfinding. Actually, that's pretty cool. It'd be pretty fun to actually play that with that sort of stuff, to be honest. It's yeah, because it can flip stuff. It's actually it's interesting. We should actually do more of that. I've always just used mine purely for defense, and I don't really ever, like, I've got atom smashers and things like that, but it sounds like you're on top of a lot of the stuff. The airlocks I don't tend to worry about. Yeah, minecart shotguns, that's fun. Atom smashers, yeah, the murder holes, yeah, maze walls that manipulate pathfinding. Yeah, that would be. We could even actually have like a. You can actually have also like trap systems, like where you've actually got like a liquid with a retracting drawbridge. But if you know anything that's on a retracting drawbridge, if it's too heavy, it actually won't retract. That's actually, it won't even raise. If you've it doesn't take very much for a drawbridge to not act, to not actually respond, if it's already down and there's something on it. So yeah, it's one of those tricky ones where it's I think atom smashing different creatures is actually not a bad thing. Maybe we should do that. Let's go and set that up. Let's go and do like with these toads. We'll actually build a system in here to actually bring them into this area. So we'll make this into a major exit ultimately for this aspect of it, because we can't get through there easily either by the looks of things. So let's go and do this. Actually, is there any other little area? This one here is actually not a bad little area for us to be able to manipulate. Yeah, let's go and make this into a 3x3 area there as well, with a drawbridge in it. So just go on that furniture. Just go back in. Just do another wall. So we'll just sort of lock in this zone. I'll just use the blocks. I think of where I should actually. I was thinking of doing it from the south here. I'll just do one there. All right, let's make all of these a top priority. Just go and build a door there just to sort of stop anything from really sort of coming through. Let's just quickly go back and see if did Redshirt finish off? Yeah, Redshirt now finished off this area through here. The goal here was to build along here again. So I will actually just go back in to this zone, go to constructions with walls, and just do all of them with chert blocks. Again, make these into top priorities. And then eventually we want to block this off. But we suspend that for now. You've only got one more layer above this then. So let's go and open this up. Just now double check what's going on through here as well. This one hasn't been accepted yet. They haven't actually gone into to track this one. So we'll just wait for a red shirt to get to there. Yep, so those different corpses are now fighting. There's only 5 hostiles. That 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. We've got the chinchillas are off. We've now got a bobcat corpse on the top. All right, so lots and lots of these. So we'll see if we can start to atom smash these things. So we'll make that our mission in this session to do the damage. Now, there's a lot of stuff there. I think what I'm going to do here, because this is going to get in the way, no matter what I do, that's going to be a problem. What I could do is actually like I could unbuild this one, or I could cheat. I'm just going to cheat. So I'm just going to go and do a quick dump. And now if we go into DF hack, and we've got auto dump, I'll just dump them out here. So double click on a tile, there we are. So that one's now done. So that's just a quick way of just removing those from that location, just so we don't have to worry about it. Let's go and throw in the drawbridge. I'll make this one out of wood. So bridge, we want this one to raise from the bottom because we want it to smash into the top. Okay, and this will be tower cap logs. I'll just go all with that one through there. So that will then be ultimately the bridge from the bottom, just to smash into this area. And then once we've actually got this one done, we'll then be able to connect it up. So let's just go back up to, is it F4, F5? This is my lever room. So at the moment we've got one lever, which is the cavern bridge, which is the one that's trapping the crocodile. So I'm going to move this one out from that one and build the next one. So I'm trying to make this look a bit like the layout of the fortress, a little bit. So I'm just going to go into this one through here. We're just going to go across to where is it? Machines, levers, and we'll just plop another lever in here. So we just need to make that one of the mudstone mechanism, and yep, that'll do us. Still underneath there. They're all going off to build this wall. Beautiful. Resume construction. Make that a top priority as well. Done. That's now secure, and we've still got one more layer above. We'll let that one come through. That'll be more goo. And we've just got one more layer now out to here, and then that's going to be the top layer there, just to sort of block off this whole area. So constructions, wall that way, and that will be blocks. Good, okay, and then we've just got this area here, which is now just coming in for building as well. Richard goes halfway and then turns back again. Let's just see how the others are going. This is good. All right, so that wall there is now completely secure. This area here. Okay, Klingzog's already now doing this one. Oh, giant bat just flew in. And where is the giant bat? Let's just have a quick look and see where that one actually is, because that's going to be another problem for us. Now that's the other thing we've got a bit of a problem with. We probably need to really get ourselves a roof on top of that area. I'm just thinking, because if anything does get in there that can climb, it will be able to climb up away from where the atom smasher is. So red shirt, they're all just doing different things. Construct building with Klingzog, that's okay. Sorry, what was the other? There's a Ruthra. Where's that? That's down here. Okay, we don't need to worry about that one. I might just watch this one. It's a bit freaked out. He's tired already, which is good. Now she was in combat. Must be outside, away from where we could see anything. Let's follow this one around. Yeah, it's escaped, that's fine. It's out of there. So it must have just been freaked out by one of the other things. I mean, if we can get away with them not actually impacting us, that's all good. Here comes Klingzog. I'm just going to finish it off. Now, there's something else fighting. Cave crocodile, along with the okay, we're going to end up with a lot of undead things out through here, so we'll try to clean them up once we've got this thing done. None of these can actually open doors. There we are. Okay, so now we go back up to F5, F3, yeah, F3. That one needs to be done. Yeah, Munker Strap's now building that one. Two of them are now fighting this cave crocodile. I'll just have a look and see where that actually is. Yeah, cave crocodile, blood everywhere. Not sure where it actually is, but that's okay. There they all are. Got the cave crocodile cornered. Back in its hunting grounds, in the toad hunting grounds. So if one of those giant toads ends up standing on the bridge, it will basically break the mechanism, which means it won't work. But if we have it raised, I think we can still atom smash it, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it depends on the size and weight. Come on, you can do it. For whatever reason, it's not able to sort of fulfill those other commands. goes. Great. All right, so this one is now done. We're just going to go and link the lever down to the bottom layer. Actually, it goes up a bit. No, it does go down. Link to building the trigger, so we'll do that one as a priority. Should see someone hauling a mechanism. There he goes. That was Supreme Plague. This one now has got the mechanism along with the tower caps for part of its building. Now it's saying that there's still another aspect to it. So I'm guessing that yeah, linking a building. So if we just go and follow Supreme Plague around, he'll then just go back and get another mechanism, and then go and then link it. These are heavy. Job done. All right, now why is he back with his armor on? No job. Okay, that's all right. Maybe going off to train or do something like that. All right, so this one here, we're just going to go and pull the lever. Do it now. So somebody that's nice and close. Done. There he is again. Now I'll go back to F1. Oops, no, F6. Into this mode. It's now raised, and let's go and open up one of these. So we'll just go back in. Great, and I'll put another door there as well, just so we don't have to deal with it all the time. So, doors and hatches. Now, there they are. Come on, I had it open for you. Wandering off. Troll is fighting this time. All right, where's this one? So they're also out on the other edge. Now the trolls can climb even when they're undead. So we've got like giant cave toad blood. So this thing is actually doing a fairly good job. He's tired. Health description. Yeah, it's taken a bit of back teeth have now gone. That's troll back teeth on the ground there. Let's just see if we can try to get this thing done. Just waiting. Oh, I've got a slow mover. Going to go and do this. Great. Okay, that's done. All right. Now, what are you doing out there? Oh, no. All right, the troll has attracted both the others. I really don't want them going out there. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to have to turn the burrows on. Activate the civilian alert. they'll come inside. Now, I do still want them to be able to go outside, so I'll just clear that civilian alert again. And we'll just keep on monitoring this. I sort of need to check what's going on. The troll is now on the ground. There's a pool of troll blood there, exhausted and injured. So these will actually finish that troll off. Then we'll have to contend with the troll as well. That's exactly what we don't want you to do. Just keep them bouncing back in and out. More goo. Just do that again for a second. Yeah, they're still going. It's too close for us to allow that to actually happen. In the meantime, how are we going down the bottom here? Great. Now got this one as well. So we'll yeah, I'll just because this is so small, I'll just go and build it. Actually, I can just build it there. Make that a priority. And we've still got the area above as well, which we'll need to deal with. Okay, we've got it now fairly secure in portions, but still, if that troll dies, which it will, that's going to be a major issue for us. It's on the ground. It's unconscious now, so they will kill it off. Let's just make sure no one else goes outside. That's good, he got the block. There's 4 hostiles at the moment. 1, 2, 3, and then that one there. I thought I saw one of them out here. Sure, I saw one of our dwarves out that way. I think one might have got through when I wasn't looking. What are you doing? You're going out looking for webs. Troll is still being smashed by those things. The cave crocodile is now fighting as well. You're having trouble killing it. Cave crocodile corpse is now fighting. So where's that? Same place. Yeah, we need a way of cleaning up these zombies. Definitely need to do it. Segway saying, honest question, but is flatulence simulated in this game? Seems like everything else is that wouldn't come to mind. No, I don't think it is. That isn't, but miasma is. So it's, yeah, so no, it's not. So where do we get to? So we've got, we have turkeys, it's all good. So sorry, I'm missing a lot of the comments here. Let me just read down towards the bottom there. So Jay Riverton is saying, I can't believe I tuned into Twitch and Daz is streaming Dwarf Fortress. What are the chances? Well, every Friday, basically, at this stage, we've sort of got like Fortress Friday. So we're sort of in a zombie biome, as you can sort of see. Anything that dies comes back as a zombie. And so the outside areas are now building up very, very strongly. Okay, so there's a Wolfman saying, I run into a small issue where my dwarves refuse to put coke in the coal stockpile so they can make steel. Not sure. Still no immigrants? No, we haven't had any for a long period of time. It's almost worth starting again. Like I'm almost at that point, I think, with this one. So yeah, if you count zombies, zombies, then yes, it is. They're the immigrants that we've got. Retired Navy vet saying, so the bridge is impassable from the sides. Didn't know that. Yes, well, it's I've had to block it in. I've walled in the bridge so that because it is passable. At the moment, it's just flat on the ground, and we're going to be wanting to drop it onto some of these creatures. That's the idea. Yep. So. Yeah, I know it's called Dwarf Fortress, but but are there any other races that you can build a fortress with? Yeah, there are. There's mods that you can actually use to play as different groups, like kobolds and stuff like that as well. God, this thing's in a bit of a problem. I'll just keep on monitoring this doorway here again. Just need to keep on activating the civilian alert just to keep them inside whenever they feel like going outside. Giant bat is now fighting as well. Might have a look and see. Where the hell is that? That's involved here now as well. Alright, we've now got 9 hostiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Any unpleasant surprises? Not really. Then there's the one that we've got captured. Still running goo outside. Don't go outside. Let's activate that alert. Gee, there's a mountain of pain heading our way. Troll is still alive. Let's keep on activating those alerts. You know, what I think I might do is actually block off this area for us. I'll just make that one impassable. Like that one's just going to be forbidden for now. And I don't know why that's been placed there. That's one of our atom smashers back in through that side. Let's have a quick look down this way and just see if we've still got things we need to go and do. This was because we kept on locking things off. The troll and the bat are both still fighting. That one's now been done. And we now actually have this area as well, which I can actually do this one a bit tricky. So what I can then do here is just go and set up the constructions. They can't designate these from a like unless they have access. So what we can do is have this one build from here, then this one build, and then this one build from that last one. So I'm going to have to micromanage this one a little bit. Let's go all. So we suspend this one so that they can walk outside into here. They can then move across to that one and build this one, which means that I need to... Actually, I can actually go and construct both of these at the same time, because they can... there is actually a way for them to still move diagonally through that block to get to do this one. And if they do that one there, then that's still going to be okay. So let's just go and leave that one where that is. They're still fighting. What we might do is just go back over and have another look at the fight, because it's very, very close to where we are. It's on the ground now. Troll is dead. Bat's still alive. And the bat's still there. Giant bat tooth is gone though. Yeah, smashing it. An interesting thing here is this may be outside of the reanimating biome, technically. We'll have a look at that in just a minute and just see what actually happens when they kill the bat off. And we can tell that by when we go to the top of the fortress. I think it's close because whatever died there didn't actually come back to life. This thing's still fighting away. Let's have a quick look and see if that is a reanimating biome. If we go to the very top of the fortress, so if we go all the way up to the top, and you can sort of see through here, where the goo finishes is where it's an animating biome. So where we see goo, that's reanimating. When we don't see it, now we've got a smearing of it there. I'm not sure why there'd be a smearing of it, but let's just go and put our cursor there. Just go straight down. There's three. Yeah, it is reanimating. Okay. We're going straight up from where the troll is. Oh, maybe not. It's 50-50 actually with that one. Sort of on the downward slope. No, it does have a pool of abhorrent goo on that as well. So yeah, the trolls should come back to life. They're just on the inside of it. Just go through all of these. Just going to grab myself a drink of water. I'm going to be right back. Just wait for this. Whoa, there's another troll. Hello. Even more fighting to go on. Okay, this is interesting. I'll just have another quick look and see if there's anything else around. So we've got lots of corpses now. Yeah, only the one troll. That's the only real problem that we have. The Ruthra is on the bottom layer. Yeah, there's heaps of corpses. Got it on the. Oh, that's come back to life straight. That was a troll from here. So that troll has now killed this troll. This thing can climb. That's the trouble we have with that troll. So let's now come back. That bat is giant bat corpse. That should come back to life as well. So we're going to have a lot of stuff out through here, like a whole zombie menagerie. It's now got 10 hostiles on the map. This is becoming quite tricky. I think I'm going to have, because we're now going to have dead trolls wandering around that can climb over the walls. They can't climb over these, they're blocked off. This one here is now blocked off almost. Let's resume construction there, give that a top priority. That then blocks off all of that. So that's good. That's one way in. It's just the problem we have now is really just over here. But we need to watch what the trolls are doing, because if they start to move across through here, we're in trouble. Just keep an eye on them. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, it's okay. We've got everything else. Rock pots are completed because they really just don't have any. Like they're not going to slow down the trolls. The one saving grace is we've got traps inside now leading into our fortress. So even if push comes to shove, we should be able to then fix that one up. But really can't afford to go outside. Oh, it started to move. It moves pretty quickly when it gets going. Still looking for more cages. Let's just pause for a second and just quickly go back up to the construction layers. There's no more cages that have been left in there. I really need to get a lot of these. Might just see why that's not actually working. If we have a look at the cages in through here. So we've got, see, make wooden cages. Change the number. It is actually active for the next run. It's satisfied with both of those empty. If we're looking for a lot of empty cages, what I might do is I might build, say, 3 at a time. There we go. And we might have a quick look at the office, just to make sure that we haven't lost anyone. Yeah, Monka Straps that's got the office. 11 hostiles now. So now we have a giant bat, which will be a flying unit. Just watch these guys here for a little while longer. Twelve hostiles now. Back. This one should come back to life fairly soon as well. Not moving off. Just moving, they're just shambling at the moment. Back down to 11 hostiles. The ones at the top may have wandered off. So if we send a military out to this, it would be absolute carnage. more turkey hens. And we're back into early spring. Okay, so we're moving through. We haven't got anyone that's come to the fortress in a long time now. I sort of feel that this fortress is pretty much at the end of its life with what's been happening. It may be time for us to start again, I feel. Yeah, Falcon says, I agree. Yeah, things are slowing down a bit. It is actually, isn't it? We'll play this session out, and then I think next week we'll start again with a new fortress. These aren't really doing anything. Thought they'd be over that wall by now. What I might do is I might actually open everything up. Let's just go and activate the civilian alert. Let's just double check that we've actually now finished off this zone here. Yep, that's now secure. So the southern area of the fortress, it really is just now this northern area that's the problem with our actual fortress because of this tree. Well, let's go and open up this door. Make that one passable and just see if that triggers these guys at all. Not doing much. This one should come back to life as well. I mean, if they destroy the brain, it won't. The thing we can check out is these are now all. We've got all the traps that we needed down through this area. These have all been set too as well, I think. Yeah, they're just disinterested, aren't they? What we might do is we might actually let the dwarves out and just see if they can draw them in a little bit. Why is that? Oh, there's a yak there. Right, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we haven't done much else there. So they can come through the door. Well, let's just see what happens here. Another one now. It's probably underwater, I'm guessing. Back in this zone, maybe. Yeah, back there. All right. So lots of undead toads. Anyone who goes outside. Okay, let's see if this now triggers anything. Where's that troll? So it's over here now. That is actually fairly close. Okay, back you come. Now we need to lock that one. But it's currently open. I'm going to have to try to see if I can actually stop the troll. There we go. That now locks that one in. That's now forbidden. It will still get across the wall. but this is what we wanted. Now we go back up to F3. Pull the lever. Do it now. Okay, so we'll get that one done. Back down to this zone, and it will climb over the wall though. Maybe before we can do much. So let's just see what actually happens here. That door is closed behind it as well. We'll just lock that door. And this is Atomic Ant is now sort of moving off. Okay, we're slaughtering things, that's okay. And if it disappears, it means it's climbing. Just pressing the full stop key now just to go through tick by tick. We have to get somebody to go and click on the lever, and then the drawbridge has to come down and smash this guy. It hasn't moved off, so it may stay there for a little bit of time. The fact that it hasn't climbed is interesting. Alright, let's go back up the top. F3. Pull the lever. Nobody's there to do that, unfortunately. We just don't have enough people around. I'll just go back down again to F6. Down. Okay, great. Right, that wouldn't work. So if we go back up to F3, somebody did come in and actually smash this one. We'll pull the lever, do it now again. Alright, that's one zombie troll gone. F6. So that's been atom smashed, which essentially means that it's there's nothing it can do. So we'll now just go and open up the these areas through here. So that's one down, which is good. The trolls are the more difficult ones. We'll just wait for this thing to rise again. And nice and clean. There we are. Okay, so Milana Nighthawk saying the second troll was a mangled, mutilated corpse. It shouldn't return. It shouldn't, but sometimes they can. Mangled, mutilated corpse. Yeah, the other ones are. We don't have any other corpses around. Maybe the other. Let's just go through each of these. There's the other one. Yeah, there's the other one there. Yeah, that's not that one will come back to life. Now the bat is going to be flying over the top as well. Where are you? Where's the bat? It's not moving off anywhere. I'll clear the civilian alert. There's now 11 hostiles, so that will be the other one. There should be two of them there. Yep, they're both back to life again. So you've got those to contend with now. That's all finished off up through there as well. So it really is just this one little area that we now have to try to fix up. And with the flying bat, we now have other problems. I'm going to clear the civilian alert. Again, just try to attract these creatures in. It's Atomic Ant again. Have been triggered. So keep an eye on them. Moving off. It was good that we caught the Okay, so Jay Riverton redeemed a custom reward. Okay, so yeah, if we get, we do have a bit of a list of migrants, but what I'll do is I will still keep on taking the names, and I've got a big long list actually. What's now? Now it's fighting. Okay, that's just inside the fortress. This is the when we slaughtered the turkey, which was here. So the straight turkey gobbler had been slaughtered. So we went to the butcher's shop. We need that for the leather, but if we don't cure the leather straight away, that comes back to life as well. And so this also then impacts the others. Actually, we can see there one of the other guys has become a little bit happier. Let's have a look and see what that actually is. Anyway, that's going to cause a little bit of issues inside the fortress. It's just skin sort of rolling around on the ground, which is easy for anyone to deal with, but yeah, we don't really want that to happen. Let's have a look and see who is Munkerstrap. Munkerstrap is. So Munkerstrap's just getting a bit happier. If we have a look at the what's going on through here. Still stressed. If we have a look at the thoughts, feels vengeful after joining an existing conflict. Yeah, felt empathy. Okay, enjoys the dining room. Now the autumn, horrified, reliving being haunted by the dead. That's sort of like fairly recent. Now the haunts, we've fixed up all the hauntings. That was actually last session. I think we'll just go. We'll keep them where they are. So yeah, what I'll do, Jay, is I'll actually put your name into the to the list. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch, I've got like what's called DasDemption, where you can have a dwarf named after you, but if your dwarf dies, you get banned from the chat for about half an hour. So it's sort of so you got skin in the game if things actually do happen. There's that's the turkey's skin. So we do need to go and I will just go and get my guys to go and clean that one up. So just go back across, and so this is considered a zombie as well. It's easy for us to deal with, but we'll just go and kill it. So they'll just go and kill the turkey gobbler skin. We've got one there. Klingzog's down that way. I'll just go back down to F6 again because I do want to. F6, this one here. Got a Gorlak. Great. Okay, this is now working. Did we have? No, not clearing the cages. I guess we just don't have enough citizens. Already be over and done with. Here they come. Okay. Who's been attracted to it? So there should be somebody else. Oh, there we go. That's Falcons. Do the next one. And at that point we lock this one. Go back up to F3, pull the lever, do it now. F6. You in place. And smash. There we are. F3. Reset. F6. Go back down to here. Clear the civilian alert and start again. This is working out pretty well. Now that giant bat, where's the giant bat? Still, it didn't activate. Just things on the ground. Here they come. That one actually is activated. Alright, here we go. So we'll we know that they can't climb over the walls. Let's lock that one and just see what actually happens. The other one stops there. We'll lock this as well. F3. Okay, we'll clear them out this way. This is actually good. So we don't have to worry about anything much really. So one step ahead is saying, hi Daz, discovered your content recently and it's great to listen to while working on my game. So, oh, that's cool, that's good. It's I sort of I've always worry about that I'm actually just too slow with the game. So when I was listening back to one of the other videos that I did the other day, and I thought, oh, like when I recorded, I thought, oh, that's pretty thorough. But then I'm thinking, oh, I probably should have just done it fairly fast. Anyway, it should smash any time now. Come on, guys, you can do it. We did actually have it done there. It's got it unpaused. Just go back to F3. Yeah, we've told them to do it straight away, so that should have actually happened. Yeah, so X saying, I like your voice, laid back, slow approach. I keep you on in the background some days. Yeah, I get that. I get a lot of those sort of comments actually. So I don't know why. I hate listening to videos where people are just are trying to inject too much emotion into what they're doing. I think it's fair enough when things are actually happening, but when it's all the time, it just shits me off. Anyway. It's each to their own, I guess. Come on, we need somebody to come and drop this one here. Eventually, it'll happen. This is the problems with actually having to rely on your dwarves to pull the levers. Even if you give them an order to go and do it, they've still got to be close to where it actually is, which is why I do it near the dining hall all the time. Gee, this is staying forever. This is taking forever. Looks like it's got something else to target. Where are they all? There's one down there. Come on, guys, we've got this that we have to do. Someone's going to come up through the stairwell fairly soon, I would hope. Nope. Just going straight past. It's important. Imagine if this was actually like a full-on siege and you had to get the drawbridge raised. The fortress would be killed by now. Ah, this is ridiculous. What are they all up to? Richard's got no job. I'm going to put that one back to whatever. Oh, the miner is fighting. Hang on, what's going on there? Chinchilla corpse. How did that get inside? Injured and unconscious. Alright, so something happened there. That's unlocked. That's unlocked. Okay, well, the red shirt actually got got injured. I'd left the door unlocked. I mean, I'll keep it forbidden until we end up needing to unlock it, usually. This is still turkey blood from prior attacks. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's have a quick look at this. Shouldn't be too bad. Red Shirt's always been super happy. If we look at the health, it hasn't been diagnosed yet. No evaluated wounds, diagnosis required. So her left upper arm is cut open. Yeah, this is actually okay. So so she actually ended up needing to fight. So the chinchilla corpse in through here, there's whole range of different attacks that then happen sort of through the actual, when we just heard it unpause there for a second, and then eventually sort of hits it in the head with her pick. So so we do actually have a, just double check, we do have a medical dwarf, which is the Falcons. Okay, so Falcons will come across and do the diagnosis, and I'll just have a quick, just make doubly sure with the hospital to make sure that we do actually have, yep, the doctor is Falcons, so that's fine. So we've got thread desired, we've got enough there for everything. Don't have any soap. Don't have any soap. We might have, overall, we're not going to continue on with this fortress, so I won't worry too much about it, but let's just see if we can, here comes Falcons, doing the diagnosis, so we can now go and see what's actually required. If we go back to health, the wounds, we've now got a left upper arm skin has been cut open, and the fat has been torn open. And just needs cleaning, needs sutures, and needs dressing. So the first thing that they'll go and do is somebody will go back across now. If we have a look at the dwarves, someone should be clean patient, which is going to be Falcons. So Falcons will go off and do that. So she's going to go, and if we just follow her around, I'm going to go to the well, draw the well up, get a bucket. So she'll be carrying it. She's hauling the tower cap bucket, clean off, and so you can see there's a bit of goo on the ground there. Actually, what is that? Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. Oh, it's the bed? Yeah, it must be just a bit of blood that's been sort of dropped there. So Falcons is going off to collect webs, which we don't really want her to do, but anyway, somebody will come across and now dress the wound. So anyone can do these other things. So if we just go back to health, treatment needs sutures. Actually, maybe it's, oh, this one's come back to life. Okay, so we've now got this chinchilla head is back to life. We'll just go and activate these guys. I'm surprised that I didn't actually have the, yeah, it's going off. There we go. It's been smashed again. So it's fairly simple. I'm surprised that we didn't get attacked with me having left the door open up the top. I can always just lock this one as well, just so we can see it. I guess that's a good way to do it. Yeah, nobody's coming across. Oh, we've got migrants have arrived. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, so maybe it is still viable. Let's see how many we get. Okay, this is a really pleasant surprise. So we do actually have a whole lot of... I'll just see how many we get before we figure out whether we're going to reset or not. We've still got 7 hostiles. That still hasn't fallen. It's now wandering off there. Yeah, they're all out all over the place. All right, so let's just go back up the top. F1. We're going to make this one passable. And we're going to come back down here, make this one passable. And then go up to the airlock and make that one passable. Let's have a look and see where these guys actually are. See who we get. So 1. should be going in. Everything is open. Let's have another quick look and see. Passable. 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 Yeah, the fortress is open. Only got one. Here they come. Fisher Dwarf, it's useless to us. So I've got two there, walking through the goo. Red shirt. Oh. Oh no. These things have all flown in now. Now, the trouble we've got is they're coming in to steal things. I think I'm just going to try to shoo them away. I don't think that, like, unless there's fighting. Yeah, they are. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, well, military. Time for the military to go into here. There's how many of them are there? How many? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. A fair few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of them. Okay, and we have to kill them. Hang on, what's going on there? That was... Oh yeah, we can train that one if we wanted to. All right, let's quickly go back out again. Let's just go down to F6. See, have they done this yet? No, they still haven't done it yet. If we go back up the top there to F3, it's still got the instruction there to pull that lever. All right, so we're going to need to clear out these blue jays. And luckily, like with our military, we're going to be able to sort of smash them without any real problem. Just go to F2. Okay, guys, you're on. Where is it? Why is that not? Confirm. In the meantime, we'll just quickly go and have a bit of a look. Now there's a pool of blood there. Red shirts had a crack at one of them already. Now nobody's injured yet. Let's just go back up the top again and just see where the guys are, the other ones that are trying to get through here. So we've got these two in here. Let's just wait and see what we're left with after this fight. So we'll just go back into the into F2, into this room, and just sort of see what actually happens here with the actual fight itself. I'll let's keep on pausing. You know, while they're here, I might change the their attacks. The other one that's made it through the fortress is going to be a bit of a problem. All right, let's just unpause for a second. Oh, God, they're running everywhere, running amok. There's one that's been killed, but I think that this one was probably killed by red shirt. So if we have a look and see, go to the bottom here. Fractured the skull, fractured the skull, fractured the skull. It's not enough. She's doing a good job. Minor strikes a blue jay in the head with copper pick, and the injured part is cloven asunder. That's enough for that one. That may be enough to kill it. Yeah, giant. It's mangled, but it may still come back to life. All right, let's unpause again briefly. There's two more that are down. Let's quickly go back across. Kill this one now. And there's still more flying around in the fortress. Alright, this one next. I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing else down this way. And then we're going to have, of course, zombies everywhere. So we're smashing through them, but we want our military to do the job because they're the ones that will actually be able to destroy them completely. Confirm that target. Let's just see how many there actually are. Got a lot of kids coming. Still 4 left. Right, we'll have to hunt them through the fortress. But let's just watch here for a second. Now, injured again. So Redshift did take a little bit of damage there. It won't be much yet. If we have a look at the health and the description, yeah, not much there. But if they come back to life, then it's going to be very, very difficult. Now, what's going on here? That's Klingzog. So here comes the Fisher Dwarf. We've got another fish dissector, again useless to us. Okay, we've still got more of these animals outside. We don't have to worry about that one. In the kitchen. Okay, so kill that one off, confirm that one. We've got 7 hostiles. We want to keep a track on these. This thing still hasn't been... it may be that this is just too much, like too big for what we're trying to do here. That can be the case depending on the size of the creature. The troll was probably just inside the size. Anyway, we'll just keep it going. The Gorlak we've captured there. Let's just go back up to F2 because this is where they could all come back to life. Alright, what have we got? Fish dissector, there's the cook, and a whole lot of kids. Population 19, that's now viable again. That's now viable again. So what we might do is, can I be the blue jay? Well, now we have to figure out, are we going to start again next week, or are we going to keep on going with this fortress? I can see the ban iceberg coming, says Munkerstrap. Yes, indeed. So what I'm thinking, what I might do actually is, I think I can do polls in both. So what I'll do, it says do it now wasn't selected when you, yes, I thought it was. Hang on, let's just go to F3. Oh, it wasn't either. You're right, it wasn't either. I thought I did that one. Pull the lever, do it now. Right, so that's why they didn't do it. Look at the blue jays in here. So we're going to have potentially zombies everywhere. One injured citizen, that's lucky that's only one. So lots of fights going on. Yeah, blue jays everywhere. What we might do is we've still got dead dwarves everywhere as well. Dead rabbits. It's still like that's another dead dwarf from two sessions ago. Still got dwarf teeth and stuff everywhere. It's just carnage everywhere. All right, let's go back up to the top to F2. I've got to think about whether I protect Red Shirt, who is our happiest dwarf. This is a lot coming through. 11's seems like our marketing manager changed the messaging to lure some victims. So Tiksha is saying 11 migrants, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I think because we had 8, so it looks like 11. Now I'm not sure how I can do the do the poll. I'll just see if I can do a poll in both areas. Just bear with me. That way we'll sort of figure out whether we restart next time or not. And where are we? Just go back across to here. Now I can do them somewhere, but I'm not sure how to do them in YouTube. So I'll do the poll now, because otherwise I'll keep the names that I've got and won't actually use them. What would that be? Yeah, I can't see how to do it, sorry, on YouTube. So I'll just have to do it from the group in Twitch. I'm sorry, guys, if you're on YouTube. So I'll just do the poll in here. God, Twitch is so much better than YouTube with what it actually does do. So the polls here are manage poll. All right, so new poll. Restart next time. Now that we know that we've actually now got a reset essentially with the different groups. Maybe if you're watching on YouTube, just type in yes or no, and I'll just try to sort of get a bit of a feel for whether you're wanting that one. So we'll just start the poll. It's only going to go for a minute, guys. So we'll just view the results, and this will be for the next session. So we sort of just get started again. So vote away. Looks like it's heading towards yes at this stage. Oh no, it's evening up. Evening up. Real Jadenko saying, wow, they didn't update the Dwarf Fortress. Looks a lot like YouTube now. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a yes for next time. So I won't name these dwarves because I've actually got to get going fairly soon anyway. So we're sort of pretty much at the end of this session. I just wanted to see if these zombies come back. So this will be the last hurrah for us for this particular fortress. Let's just see if we end up with any extras. 7 hostiles. Surely one of them will have to come back. 6 hostiles. Did we crush it? Did we crush it? I think we did. All right, let's have a look across. Yep, okay, that one's been crushed. Let's go back across and just go back up to F3. Pull that lever, do it now. There we are. So we'll open it back up again and reset. Giant bat is now fighting another toad. Gee, there's a lot of things happening out through there. I'll have to think of a theme actually for next time. Yeah, so Dwarf saying so many people watching but only 11 votes. Oh, a lot of people just don't really care one way or another, to be honest. So that's often the case. So yeah, it's usually it's, I think most people just sort of have it on while they're working or whatever. Don't participate in the polls. Now this is the top of the fortress. We'll just keep on going back down again. So this is actually, so we've got a fair few dead blue jays around the place. What we might do is actually set all of these things up as dumping. That one was right, wasn't it? Yeah, that's okay. Just so we can get rid of these. There was one on the staircase here, and there's 3 of them in here. Wasn't there one down below as well, like down in the kitchen layer? that one. I don't know why this one hasn't been buried, but we'll actually no. It's got someone's coming across to try to deal with that one. You haven't been down there yet. All right. What we'll do is we'll just go back up to the where was it? This one here. Not seeing any dead ones there. Must have sort of escaped and then got killed. I think that might be the one that was killed on the up through here or down there. Probably that one there, I would guess. All right, that's all okay. Let's just wait and see if any of these actually happen. So with the jobs that we actually have, the labour menus, bring out your dead. It says only the selected one, only the selected does that one, but I'm going to actually have everyone does it. Monka Strap, actually I could do where Monka Strap just goes around and does it. But I think I'll just do everyone does it for now. Because we're going to have a fair few left over. Cleaning up. Aha, here we go. We've got ourselves the, so we do have a zombie, but where is it? It's on the staircase. It's up here. So this one here did come back to life. So depending on who kills them, like this is going to be the problem. So we now need to kill off this zombie. Now these are giant. This is going to be a bit more difficult. So we'll just go back across, kill that one off. And I think we're going to find a fair few of these. Kill that zombie through there. This is actually going up against one of the new ones. Already heavily bleeding. Another one being smashed in through here as well. Another one coming in. 2 injured citizens now. Who else have we got? This is another one that's just come in. That one's been killed by the military. Now the so she's stunned, faint, and seriously injured. So she now has to go down to the hospital. So that's going to be a problem. If we have a quick look at her health description, yeah, it took a fair amount there. Like that was actually quite close to being killed. Let's go back to this one here now. Just do another dump. Just try to get rid of these if we can. Let's just keep an eye on the. She's got 4 injured citizens now, and only 3 beds. This one as well, injured, not too badly. Get that one and then that one. Okay. All right. So I'm going to keep the military. These ones here. We don't know exactly how badly damaged these were. The military did actually do a lot of the work in the middle of the fortress. Let's just go and keep these guys on station up around here. Let's go look for the hostiles. Let's just go through each of these. Just make sure that they're all outside the fortress. Yep, that's okay. 3 again. We'll just keep the these guys just guarding these corpses. Yep, that's outside. 7 hostiles now. 1, 2. There we are. Okay, what's this one? This is another corpse. Right in the hospital zone. Okay, so now our military needs to go after this one. This one's on the ground, so it sort of could be badly damaged. Let's just see what happens here. Now that is the butcher. Military killed it again. But now we have another injured injured dwarf. All right, let's sort of playing whack-a-mole with these. We've now got five injured dwarves and only 3 beds. Let's get more beds down into here. So we'll just see if we can actually sort of get this thing doing. Let's just prepare for the worst. All right, let's. Can we speed that up? Now the station order. Let's station down here. Now these donkeys and things. So these have all come in as well. Let's just go down to F7, which is where our animals actually are. So we'll just get them into this zone. And we will DF hack assigned, so we'll just go and do these ones. So what we're going to be assigning here is just anything that basically needs to be a grazing animal. So I'm using DF hack to do this one. I'm just going to go and include, I'm going to, actually I'm just going to go only grazers. So there's a calf, a foal, a horse and a lamb that all need to be assigned into here. Assign all. So they're all now assigned, so that's all good. And so they'll all be now put down into that bottom section. It makes it much easier to control. Okay, I don't think we've got anything else that we need to worry about. Just double check there's nothing else inside the fortress. Still 5 hostiles. Injured citizens, that's good. So we're sort of cleaning them up and dealing with them as we go. We've got 24. Got more here than we thought. God, this is actually now quite a healthy little fortress that we've got. To one degree. Now that's. No longer need to have, there's nothing else outside I don't think, so let's just go and lock that off. Yeah, so yeah, that's an interesting one. I've only got a few of the citizens that are still in here. This one's on the ground, the butcher. Alright, let's continue on. These look to have all been fixed up. No more fighting. 6 hostiles, there we are. That one's come back to life. Nothing else in the fortress. I don't want to keep them on station for too long, but that's at least that's a good sign there. Now, why is that lamb not going? Oh, it hasn't been taken down there yet. Two injured. All right, so they're trying to do their best to clean them up. It says nobody else is injured. Still needs suturing back and through here. But look, I'm going to have to call it quits here, guys. So I won't actually name these dwarves. I think we will make another start next week and sort of get that one going. Yeah, 24 population. That's actually a lot. That's it went from 7 essentially. Like we had 8 numbered, but we've got one extra. We've got a human just living in the fortress as well. So it's 23 dwarves now, which is that's tripled our dwarves in very, very short time, which is God, it's almost viable now. It's almost viable. But it's always exciting doing a new start. We didn't really achieve what we needed to achieve. We still needed to clean up all this stuff, make new bedrooms. Anyway, I'll leave it there. But I do have to get going, so I'll catch you guys. So I'll be streaming actually in about an hour and a half on the Slytherin channel, just to stream some headquarters. And I will, I'm just trying to get everything across now onto this SSD drive so that things load in nice and fast, which is, yeah, it's been good actually. So, yeah, just got the SSD as of yesterday. So you're saying, oh dang, I'm going to have to go back and watch the last bit, missed the migrant wave, was saved. Well, we had a vote, and the vote was to restart next time. Unless people sort of feel very strongly about it. But anyway, that's probably what we're going to do. And actually it wouldn't be a bad thing because that way, like if I do want to move Dwarf Fortress across to the SSD, and at the moment it actually won't do it. I'll just show you what I mean. Like if I go back to Steam, and don't know if I've still got the everything going there. No, it doesn't. Hang on. I'll just go back to the Steam settings. That one there. Yeah, this one, move content. So I'm just doing it bit by bit, but if I try to, and I don't know if anyone can help me with this, but if I go down to, these are the things that are still on my old drive. It does it by the size, but if I just do it by last played, so DF Hack and Dwarf Fortress, if I go and click on Dwarf Fortress to try to move it across to my SSD drive, so moving it across, it says failed, has shared content. So I think I'm going to have to try to just copy everything across and then like remove this one. So I'll have a go of that one now, but it's actually a bit of a problem. Everything else is sort of slowly moving across, but yeah, some of these take an awfully long time. Like there's some big ones. I think you have to do both DF Hack. No, I tried that. It sort of was one of those things. If I go and click on that one and that one and do the move across to the new drive, no. So they both come up with has shared content. So I think I have to manually go and do it, which isn't too bad. But I'll have to give that one a bit of a go, I think. Yeah, so it's a bit of a tricky one. But everything else, like if I find something that's not too big, where's a megabyte one? Carry command 2, for example. If I just go and grab that one and just move it, and then move it across to my new Steam one, it just it will do it. And unfortunately, it does take a bit of time. Like the bigger the one, of course, it's it can take a bit of time moving across. But for whatever reason, it just with Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, so Melinga's saying, I wonder if removing DF Hack temporarily will let Dwarf Fortress move. Yeah, it's sort of what I've seen with other games when they have it is that you just manually copy them across and then like uninstall the other and then reinstall them back in, and it does a verification, which I think is probably the way I'll end up taking it, I think. But that may be the case because I might try that. I'm not doing anything with DF Hack, so I'll give that a bit of a crack as well. So could it be that the saved files are on a different drive? No, the saved files, I think it is DF Hack. That would be it. I've also got a couple of files that aren't stock standard, but it won't know that. So I'm thinking it may be that DF Hack is actually stopping it. Yeah, that might be it, actually, the difference between them. So if I uninstall DF Hack, and so that's actually not running, and then try it, that might be the way to do it. So yeah, okay, so Real Chadenko is saying, yeah, I copied everything from the old drive to the new one, and it works fine after Steam verifies the files. Okay, yeah, yep. Yeah, okay, so that one moved. But anyway, look, I'll leave it here, guys. I will still save where we are, even though we'll probably end up doing it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to have these things happen at lightning speed. Certainly opening up some of the other games has been very, very fast. So anyway, guys, I'll if you're around on the Slytherin channel, I'll catch you in about an hour and a half, and otherwise, have a great day, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. It's with some other game. I've got a few other games actually, which Cyber Knights, a fair few of you have actually asked me to cover that, and I've been just getting my head into that one. Really quite like it, actually. It's quite a good game. So anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, if not in an hour and a half.